Hello everyone, this is Naina Chabra with my IELTS tutor. This is lesson 6 of IELTS Writing Task 2. In this lesson, we'll be talking about the last marking criteria in IELTS Writing Task 2. We have so far discussed about 3 marking criteria, which was task response, your lexical resource and coherence and cohesion. Now it's time to discuss about the last and the final marking criteria, which is grammatical range and accuracy. Now, grammar is very important when we have to convey the ideas clearly and precisely to make it very clear and understandable for the examiner. But what we need to do in grammar to score 8 or 7 band in your grammatical range and accuracy. Now, if I talk about your grammatical range and accuracy, like other 3 criteria, this also constitutes of 25% of your total bands. It means आपको ग्रामर में से भी आउट ऑफ 9 बैंड्स मिलेंगे, जैसे कि आपको बाकी के 3 क्राइटेरियाज में से बैंड्स मिलते हैं. नाउ we should understand what we need to do in this marking criteria. As the name suggests, grammatical range and accuracy. Range, we have to provide range to the examiner and accuracy to the examiner. I have seen students focusing on accuracy. We know that we need to provide correct grammar, we need to give correctness in our sentences ताकि हम easily अपने ideas को convey कर सके, express कर सके. But what other things we need to add, that is what we need to understand. We have to focus on range as well. So as per the marking criteria, if I see 6, 7, 8 and 9 band. A 6 band student is using mixture of simple and complex sentence forms. It means he is using simple sentences and complex sentences. Now, he is making some errors in grammar and punctuation. You should use correct punctuation as well, but they rarely reduce the communication. Whatever you are trying to say, whatever you are trying to write, that communication is rarely reduced. इसका मतलब जो भी आप ideas express कर रहे हो वो examiner को समझ आ रहे हैं, आपकी communication effect हो रही है, but very rarely, right? Now, for 7 band, what I need to do? For 7 band, I need to use complex structures, but I need to give variety in complex structures. जो भी मैं complex structures दे रही हूँ, मुझे उसमें variety add करनी होगी. Different types of complex structures I need to use if I want to be at 7, and I have to show that I have good control over my grammar, right? And I have to use punctuation. I may make few errors. Few errors are allowed, but I need to try that I have to write correct grammar, correct punctuation and giving variety in the complex structures. Now, so this is a 7 band criteria for your grammatical range and accuracy. What about 8 band criteria? How will I score 8 band in my grammatical range and accuracy? Here, examiner wants student to use wide range of structures. It means other than complex structures, I need to give other structures as well. Complex structures so I have to give, but uske ilawa I have to add other form of structures as well. There are different structures like question sentences, conditionals, passive sentences. I can add other structures to be at 8. Then here my majority of sentences are error free. ज़्यादातर sentences मेरे बिना किसी mistake से है. I have a good command over my grammar, good punctuations. There are less, very occasional. Occasional means बहुत 1, 2, 3 occasional errors. That's it. Now, for 9 band again, wide range of structures are required, but you have to use them with full flexibility and accuracy. Whatever structures you are using it with full flexibility naturally, right? And there are just errors like slips. बस एक गलती से like a slip error हो गया, like 1 or 2 errors just as a slip. Now let's understand. For accuracy, I've already mentioned I need to give correct grammar and punctuation. For range, if I will be using simple plus complex, I'll be at 6. For 7, I need to give variety in complex structures. For 8, I need to give wide range of structures. We'll be understanding this with an example. Now about complex structures. Of course, we will be covering complex structures in other upcoming videos where you will be understanding complex structures in detail. Now, Especially in grammatical range and accuracy, because they are understanding it in incorrect way. Students इसको incorrect way में understand करते हैं और वो complex structures को समझते हैं complicated structures. So complex structures are, firstly, it is not complicated structure, it is simply you are adding, you are joining two sentences by using conjunctions, right? तो इसको कहते हैं complex structure, जो हम आगे की videos में in detail समझेंगे. In grammatical range and accuracy, because students don't give variety, they stuck at 4 in grammatical range and accuracy. आपके ग्रामर में 4 से ऊपर बैंड्स नहीं आते क्योंकि स्टूडेंट्स वेराइटी नहीं दे पाते ग्रामेटिकल स्ट्रक्चर्स में. सो यू हैव टू वर्क ऑन वेराइटी simultaneously, like as you're working with your accuracy. The way you're working on your accuracy, simultaneously you need to work on the variety you need to give in your sentences, right? So which can help examiner to give you a good band score in your grammar. Now let's take an example. Here I have written a paragraph. In contrast, I will write about the advantages. Paying money for preventing health problem means paying money for healthy people. You pay money though you are effectively healthy. This expense may not be need, and some diseases are difficult to prevent. For example, some types of cancer. I consider that treatment and medicine is significant as well as prevention of those illness, and you also have to use money for therapy and medicine. Now what is wrong with this paragraph? Firstly, there are a lot of short and simple sentences. Here I'm using a simple sentence, right? Here again I'm using one simple sentence, again using one simple sentence, right? Now here I'm joining two sentences, and this is my compound sentence, again and again compound sentence, again and again compound. I'm adding the sentences. So here student is not able to give variety in the sentences. They are writing similar sentences connecting in a similar manner. This student will not be able to get more than 5 band in the grammatical range and accuracy. So here we need to work, we need to understand that we are providing variety, we are giving structures in the grammar. I hope it is clear to all. Thank you.